Hey everybody, it is Kat the Empress. I am back with a little more tarot for you today. Today is March the 28th and it is a Sunday. So I definitely wanted to come through and do a generalized read today. For anyone who may just need to kind of hear some advice today, or maybe just need to hear some things. Whenever you do hear this, even if it isn't on today, this will be for you. So this will be something that could be at a different time. I feel like tarot readers are not always through linear time. So where I may play this today, you may need this 3 months from now and come upon it 3 months from now. So I feel like it will resonate when it resonates, if it does resonate for you. General reads are not for everyone, so it's not like specific to one sign. This is just for a generalized read. So take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Leave it behind. I like to throw that stuff in the door, or throw it out the door, shall I say. But yep, you guys, we are back today. So I do want to start off our read today pulling some astrology cards. I have been doing a lot of meditating, and I've been pre-shuffling the cards while I was meditating. So just to try to speed things up for you guys, because today I am going to be using the astrology book for our overall energy for the actual read itself today with the astrology cards. So I'm going to pull 3 of these cards. We did get Mars. We also got Taurus. And we got the 4th house. So with the astrology reading cards, I generally like to read those books with those, so that I'm providing you guys with the most accurate information when it comes to the astrology cards within themselves. This is something that I'm very passionate about, but I do like to kind of get the overall read just to kind of see where you are, what's going on, and who we're working and dealing with, because that kind of helps out a lot as well. So we definitely got Mars energy going on, and it is your physical energy. Drive, strength, and fighting spirit is what Mars is for this overall energy of the read for us so far. It's going to be the Mars card, and it does say your physical energy, drive, strength, and fighting spirit. So let's look and see what Mars has to say in the book. Venus. Okay, where is Mars? Mars, all right. It says the current energy is focused on the part of you that is represented by Mars. And it is the part of your personality that is engaged with the question or issue. In astrology, Mars represents your energy. This ranges from the energy that enables you to get up in the morning to the energy and drive that you need to run a marathon. There are other drives within you, too, such as your sex drive and your sexual aggression, or your driving ambition. So if you're looking for success with something, engage all your passion and battle to win. For victory can surely be yours. When we feel threatened, our bodies produce stress hormones called adrenaline, which prepares us for our fight or flight. In the same way that a soldier psyches himself up for battle, or an athlete prepares to win a race, you can now reach within and find the strength and stamina necessary to defeat any foe or obstacle. Mars can also be rallied as a defense mechanism. It is a primitive survival instinct that will defend our home, loved ones, possessions, and ego against criticism or threat. There is a note of caution with this card. Since we can be so fired up that we become quarrelsome or overly aggressive in defense of ourselves, you may want to stop and ask yourself if you might later regret any actions you take. If the matter in hand concerns someone else, you may want to be wary of their temper or unreasonable demands. This card symbolizes this card symbolizes the thrusting willpower to achieve mastery and domination. Your fiery, competitive spirit is engaged, and this will give you the strength and determination to win and succeed. You receive the Taurus card after that as well. With the Taurus card, it says the energy around you shows the abundance of nature. It is rich, earthy, and productive, yet relaxed and slow. And with the Taurus card, it says this card appears in your reading. The energy around the Taurus and the matter involves earthly reality. Taurus is usually pleasure-loving, peaceful, and calm, like the feeling of a quiet wood on a warm day in early summer, when nature rejoices in abundance. This energy delights in extravagant, rich food, fine wine, so you may be in for a sumptuous feast, or perhaps something simpler, such as a bar of chocolate. But even then, only the most delicacy, creamy chocolate will do. For just as the bee collects pollen to make sweet, sticky honey, you too should draw to you riches and abundance at this time. This may come through the possibility of earning money, or perhaps you receive gifts or treat yourself to something special. With Taurus around, there is a need to produce something tangible or to set something on permanent foundations that will last a long time. This is a matter of fact energy, requiring all that is stable and fixed. There may be an awareness of the physical body and its shared pleasures, or the tactical touch of silky velvet or soft fabric. Because Taurus preserves and treasures possessions, it can be reluctant to let go of things and accept change, which can cause a few problems along with overwhelming of materialistics, or overemphasis on materialism. This is not a time for emotional outbursts or complex mind games, since the energy does not respond so well to such simple enticements of a sensual, pleasing nature are most effective. If you are looking for something to happen, slow and steady progress can be made, and realistic, long-lasting success of a durable nature is possible. Whichever planet card you have drawn, this is the energy that is pleasurable pursuits, possessions, or money may be at the forefront of the issue. The last card you received was the 4th house, and this basically speaks on your home and the roots of your being. So basically, your home aspect of your life aspect. With that 4th card there, it is the 4th house is the card that you received, which is saying that your home and the roots of your being. So some of your issue that you have going on is relating to things that you have going on at home. What I'm taking upon this is that you're in a very strong mindset with energy and strength. Lately, you've been more energized than normal. You've got a drive that only you can kick and push forth. That you have the strength and the fighting spirit that you need to be able to overcome this energy of this slow and steady and being relaxed. This is more different for you because this is something that you're learning patience with this situation and this circumstance that you have on mind today. With this at the same time, your home has a tie into this, and I'm taking it more so like as a home life, not as like necessarily your exact home, or maybe you're looking into wanting to buy a home so that you can begin to plant your seeds and root your trees down into the ground. So let's take a look into a deeper dive into your actual read for you. Let's see what cards we get here. So we got, first up, we have the 6 of Swords, which means that you guys are going on a journey. you're taking some of the lessons that you've learned throughout this past situation into a new journey, and that means that you're taking it this time, and you're taking heed, and you're paying attention closely to what you see, the things that you see. These swords are where you've cut ties with certain situations and let go of certain things, but they're still there because you take them as valued as lessons, with you carrying them across that journey with that Six of Swords card. You also got the Two of Swords, which you are on a path where you feel that you're blinded and that you can't see your way out. More so like you're afraid of the unknown. With the Two of Swords, with what I'm seeing here, is that there's some decisions that need to be made on a path of which direction and journey that you're going to take with this journey, with your card here, the Two of Swords. You guys also got the Hanged One, also known as the Hanged Man in the traditional tarot deck. With the Hanged Man, it's just telling you, like the card was saying, with the Taurus card, that basically we do need to stand and stay steady with our movements and our judgments. So let's not make quick decisions. Let's take our time with this path and decisions, because either one of these paths can be right for you. Even with looking on the card, with the moon being an aspect in the water, a lot of your decisions have been based on illusion and emotions. We haven't really, thought this all the way through. So that's why you're feeling like you're blinded and like you're unable to see what's happening. But if you stick around and wait it out, you'll actually be able to see a bliss or a change in the circumstance, so that you can make the proper decision for yourself. You got the Ten of Wands, which is showing up as carrying past burdens. Once again, with this time with these burdens, these burdens were originally at one point bearing you down. With the 10 to me is always generally like a sign of completion. So at this point, you are ready to lay these burdens down, lay them down at the forefront. Someone else is trying to get you to carry these extra burdens, but you're no longer going to be carrying their burdens anymore. Now it's time for you to focus on yourself. Just as I was saying, you've been juggling some things. We got the Two of Pentacles as well. You guys have been juggling some decisions, some choices, some options, which we were seeing that, with that Two of Swords energy, and you getting this Two of Pentacles, you're juggling these two paths, and it's like you're having a hard time making a decision as to which one of these paths to go. I always say tarot is not here to tell you exactly which path to take, but it is to tell you, to give you a kind eye to know, what you're looking out for, what's coming up, what's happening, so that way when these things do happen, it's not as a shock for you, or it's not something that makes you think that you're veering off of your path, because you're exactly where you're supposed to be at the right time at this moment. You guys also got the Magician card. With the Magician card is letting me know that you guys have all the tools and resources that you do need in order to make the decision. But like we said, do not make anything hasty or any hasty decisions. Take your time. Do let go of the things that are hindering you down, like the self-doubt, childhood burdens, things that occurred to you when you were a child. We're breaking curses this year, you guys. So with these Magician card, it's telling me that you do have the capabilities and all of the opportunity to be able to make a change. Now, this person could be a Gemini. This could be someone that is very Gemini energy, and they don't plan on giving up or leaving the situation soon. So I do definitely catch that. And with this, you also got the Four of Cups, which is, part of you is telling you that you're done and over with this situation, but there's something that always in the back of your mind keeps telling you that, hey, no, like there's a wish fulfillment coming. There is, a promise that is coming through the end of this circumstance, and it definitely is going to happen. Look at these 3 cups that are already on the ground that are filled, but yet there's that cup up there in the clouds, coming out of the clouds with the hand, like as if the God's handing you this cup and telling you, hey, this isn't over yet. You still got a dream and a goal to fight for. And so it's not over, and it's not done. Get out of your self-pity, get out of your self-doubt, stop beating yourself up, because at this point, this isn't really as bad as it looks. It definitely will get better. Definitely is going to get better. You got the Queen of Pentacles. You guys have had Pentacles running through this entire read. Between the Swords and the Pentacles, you guys are definitely, going through some emotional changes. But this Queen of Pentacles showing up here is letting me know that, there's also someone that has a lot of riches and things like that. And these cards are not gender specific. Yes, most of my cards do have women on them, but they're not gender specific. With this Queen of Pentacles, you know, and this rabbit here, and this goat head, there's, you know, a bunch of Capricorn energy that is going on here. So I'm wondering if you're dealing with both a Gemini and a Capricorn, or if they just carry traits of both, you know, the Gemini and the Capricorn. The Gemini being very headstrong and being, you know, very manipulative, for lack of a better word to say. And controlling the situation, showing you that they have all the tools and resources to get you where you want to be. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles over here that is very headstrong, and steady, doesn't really rush into decisions, but treats you like a prize, treats you like you're a queen, you know, rather than a possession, and that energy and that feeling. And that could even be Taurus energy there as well. So I'm definitely seeing that also. I'm going to pull 2 more cards. Oh, God, yes. Okay. So we got the 8 of Pentacles. You guys have definitely been working on some things. And this thing that you're working on is going to bring you into some fruition. It's going to bring you into some money. And you guys have been taking the time out, you know, to kind of perfect this craft that you're working on, or to perfect this action. You guys are doing really good with that. Keep that up, because with the 8 of Pentacles, that shows me that the progress is going to pay itself off in the end. That you're pulling yourself to that 9 of Pentacles, which is where you have overflowing blessing. So you have abundance and blessing coming towards you in your direction. Like I said, this entire read has been about, you know, emotion and money. I wouldn't even be surprised if this balance that you've been juggling has been more so like a work and home balance, and whether or not you're moving towards a different direction in your career path. But you've been working very hard at it, and at this point are starting to receive recognition for knowing that you have been working hard. You also got the Strength card, which is telling you to continue to remain strong. That's that Mars energy again that we were talking about. Also some Leo energy here. But you see how she's like taming this big lion. But that takes strength and courage to be able to tame something that's twice your size that could definitely eat you, you know. And I mean that, like, definitely eat you. So this is pretty cool. And it's got all those roses around the head, the infinity symbol on top. Letting you know that you're forever protected. You are protected as long as you continue to stay strong. You're going to end up getting to your 4 of Wands, which is, I also look at as the 1111, coming through a portal of happiness and abundance and pureness. Look at this happy couple as they are like walking into this celebratory situation. She's got like these flowers in her hand and this picnic basket, and you know, the guy's got his flower in his hand. You know, they're walking off into a celebration, you know, to that happy picnic moment. And that's where you guys are going to end up. Let's definitely get some more clarity on this, you guys. I'm going to pull out to get a little more clarity, because I definitely want some clarity on this 4 of Wands situation. We're going to pull out our goddess cards for this. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far, because this is some really good stuff. But it seems like either path that you go on is going to lead you to this 4 of Wands moment. But you've been working very hard to get to where you're going, so do not give up. Continue to fight through this. Yes, see, keep working on your masterpiece, because your masterpiece is working itself into fruition. Of course, this is our Knight of Wands here, and on this particular card. But look how like she's got this illuminated. She's up basically painting by like candlelight, but that's not really a candle. But you know, she's strobe light even. You know, she's getting her task across by any means necessary, even in the dims of the dark. So, you know, that's got to take some determination to be able to do that without having any type of upfront. We also got the 5 of Cups energy, which is, you know, stop crying over spilled milk. Because what's spilled and what's gone already is something that we can't get back, you know. But we've got to remember that we've still got 2 cups sitting up and standing up. You guys have been having some sleepless nights. We got the 9 of Swords. You've been staying up worried about this situation as to whether or not everything is going to work itself out. But it is in the end. In the long run, you guys are going to be able to walk through with this. Like I said, there's celebration coming towards the end of this. You guys got the 3 of Cups. I look at 3 of Cups as it could be a couple of things. It can be multiple energies, especially when it comes to emotions. Remember I told you had choices when it comes to both your relationship life as well as your work life with this. And that's where this 3 of Cups is coming in. Your emotions are tied into a couple of different places and spread out, which is probably what's keeping you up at night. But if you move slow and steady, you're going to still get to this 4 of Wands moment. You have a 4 of Wands clarifying a 4 of Wands. So we are going to be celebrating and having some ceremonial type celebration coming up after this recognition. You guys just have to stay strong and keep your head straight forward into this. We also got the Queen of Pentacles again. This is pretty cool, man. We've got the Queen of Pentacles clarifying the Queen of Pentacles, which is just letting you know that further indecision, that, you know, these people are people that were destined to be a part of your life. This is to help you create, to get to who you are. The things that you had to go through were things that you had to go through in order to become a better version of you. We've got the Moon card here, which, you know, speaks of the illusion of what you think of yourself and what you see, not just when you look at it in the mirror, but just when you think about yourself. You know, are we thinking positive thoughts? Are we thinking that we can do this, that we can have a happily ever after? Because there is a union. There is that 2 of Cups moment there, the Lover's card that's sitting here with this in this deck. So you guys have the opportunity for love and for union, even partnership, when it comes to a business level. You guys felt like you guys were rained out on and left out and abandoned. But reality is that you've got to look deeper within. Because the heavens are opening up their gates at this point, to let you know that, you know, there's people in the past or passed on loved ones that are still watching over you. You have some ancestors that are, you know, keeping a good look over you. Even with your 9 of Cups, you've got multiple options as to which way you can go, and all of this is going to lead to nothing but prosperity and abundance for you. Your emotions are going to be in check and inclined. You're going to be using your emotional intelligence at this point in time to be able to move through these emotions so that you can get to these goals that you're trying to achieve with those 4 of Wands moments. You got the Fool card, so there are new beginnings coming for you as well. There's some healing that's been taking place. And as you heal, a lot of these other moments are going to be coming into place for you. We got the Death card, so there's going to be something that's going to be coming to an end that is going to push this moment to push you into that 4 of Wands moment where you are making that decision with that relationship partner. We also got the Magician card again, so you guys do have the tools and resources, like I said, to be able to utilize and get to where you want to go and achieve all your goals, both relationship and work related. I'm going to pull 3 Ancestors and Angels cards. Angels and Ancestors cards. Please clarify this read for us. This journal for read. We got the Peacekeeper. It says, let go of the need to be right, which is the Peacekeeper card. I like to show you the images so that way whenever you're getting your little moods, you can kind of image this and help this keep peace. You also got the Trader card, which is exchange energy to create abundance. So, you know, you're going to be needing to exchange some things in order for you and another person. And remember, I was talking about partnership with those Lovers cards, so that you guys can team up and be able to make your dream a reality, to be able to create abundance in your life. You guys also got the Lord card, which is take charge with authority. I'm going to pull one more card. And we got the Spirit Fox, which is trust your talents in changing times. So yes, things are changing, but they're changing for the better. With you guys' entire read, it's just showing that you guys are at a point of achievements. I'm gonna also pull a couple of our Archangel cards for us as well. This is a beautiful read, you guys. This is a really beautiful read. All right, you guys, we got the Four of Gabriel. You guys, we've got the basically the Four of Wands and the Four of Wands and the Four of Wands all through your read. This says this is a time for celebration, abundant rewards, and for your hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. So let go of things that are toxic and negative to you, that are weighing you down, that giving you that Ten of Wands energy. You've also got the Ten of Gabriel. It says ask your angels for help. For helpful people to help you lighten your load. Working too many hours and trying too hard to please others, you're bearing yourself down. You're overwhelming yourself trying to please everyone. And you need to have a team so that you can be able to spread some of this workload out, so that you're not having to feel as if you are being completely weighed down with all of your tasks and your responsibilities. You guys also got the Seven of Michael. This says there's a better way, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all of the details so that you can come up with the best plan in order to achieve your goal, with that Two of Swords energy there. We also got the King of Michael. It says wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in tune with your integrity. And then there's a situation that calls for honest and open communication. The King of Michael represents principled thoughts, rational thoughts, ambitious behavior, and he is very well respected. There's also the Two of Doves that are there in that reading as well on that card. All right, let's go ahead and get some answers from our angel guardians as well. Give us some final clarity. After this, I am going to pull 2 numerology cards for us to give us our finalized overall advice. And then I'm also going to pull a couple of our Psalms cards for us, just to give us some, not light affirmation energy to be able to take with us throughout the week, okay? And I pre-shuffled these decks, but I am reshuffling them. This is a really good read. I promise you I'm trying not to hold you guys hostage today. But I felt like this really needed to get out. You guys needed this energy. You guys got review and contemplation. It says you've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide on what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get a clear view on your divine life purpose. Do not be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. This is card number 20. And it's telling you to be the real you. You got the 5 of abundance. It says there are times when everyone needs a hand. Your angels want you to know that you needn't go through your current challenges alone. Accept the help of those around you. The situation you're experiencing is temporary. This may not be the right time to become self-employed. Be patient. So work your way up to that. I've been working on my own business for about 1.5 years now, and I always tell people that it's a 5-year game plan. Your first 5 years is strictly you investing in your business, and it's gonna feel like you're like not achieving anything, but you are. These small stones and small pebbles are getting you to where you need to go. So if you're patient and continue working your regular job, you can afford to continue to maintain to actually do your business as well. So, you know, that's just something to think about with it telling you to be patient, and with the fact that it's telling you that, you know, right now may not be the best time to be completely self-employed, but it does not mean that you do not attack your goals and your dreams. But it goes back to that bartership. If you don't have, you know, pencils for your you know, colored pencils for the coloring books that you're trying to create, but your friend has coloring pencils and you've got the books, you guys can work together to be able to get these images across, to do what you need to do. So that's where that bartership and that trading is going to come in at, with that trader card that you guys received earlier as well. On this card, you also got the Six of Abundance. It says, heaven opens up its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. An unexpected gift is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Give me 2 more cards. You've got the Two of Action. It says, trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's an opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So let's focus on the overall goal rather than what it looks like at that very moment. Like I was telling you with, you know, the whole business aspect, is that it feels like, oh my God, I'm spending all of this money and I'm not seeing anything in return. I'm doing all of this and I'm not getting anything in return. I've got to go do these shipping labels. I've got to go box this off. I've got to go, you know, like there's so much that has to be done and so little time in just one you. But if you ask someone to help you, you know, hey, can you label these so that way when I get off work, I can go ahead and ship them off, or, you know, different things like that. Assigning these smaller tasks that don't need your detailed attention to people that you can trust and that are trustworthy to actually help you and do right. This is a time that it is telling you that, you know, partnership is good for you to lean on a partner. You guys also got the Five of Action. It says your angels want you to know that your current challenge pushes you to be assertive and self-confident. Be willing to stand up for yourself and defend your position. You have the right to excuse yourself from those who bring drama into your life. We talked about letting go of those toxic people and those toxic situations that are in your life that are not there to help build you up. They're there to tear you down. I think that's part of where that Three of Cups energy was coming in at as well. That we've got a couple of things that we've got to get rid of, got to walk away from some people, so that way we can not have to deal with their drama, and we're only dealing with the drama that we're bringing into our own lives. We've got the Eight of Abundance. It says this is a time of learning and honoring your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is the details. Monitor your projects carefully. All right, last card, you guys, for this. And we got the Six of Actions. It says, what a wonderful experience for you. Your project is a total success, bringing awards, promotion, and other recognition for your efforts. Well done. If someone who can help you, if someone who can help you offers assistance, know that this is a person that is heaven sent, and say yes.